For
quick,
sure.
just a quick question. If you went to your parents and you asked them, you said, I have a choice. I can either quit doing all of this tomorrow, right, and go get a job for like a tenth of this, or I can continue to do this and send you money. Which one do you think they would ask?
My mom would say, absolutely quit. My dad, he'd be like, oh my God, no, why would you ever quit?
Your dad would say that?
My dad would say, I send money to my dad so that he can be comfortable with
and
like
he's
their
a
family.
Pastor?
No, he's not a pastor anymore. They stopped being a pastor when I was like 18.
Okay, but he was, and he retained his faith, right?
He did. I'm his daughter, though. I'm not just some stranger. He's like, you know what? If I want her in my life.
Doesn't that make it worse? Like, wouldn't that make it worse?
Not. Don't you have to accept your kids for who they
are?
No.
Exactly.
And
so
what?
you would,
No.
So don't you have to accept your kids for who they are?
No.
Yeah. What?
And
so
what?
you would,
No.
So wait.
Guys, one mic at a time.
Are you
one
just
mic at a
saying
time.
that? Like,
I'll let
let's
you
just
come
say.
in.
Guys, what you just saw was another prime example of the Western mindset of so many women here in America. They should be the only creatures on the planet that can go through life doing whatever the hell they want to do, bad decisions and all, and expect no consequences for their actions. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Love from Love, Life, and the Game coming at you guys with another reaction video. And today's topic is going to be on the lack of accountability that modern Western women have, primarily in America, when it comes to basically not wanting to be or believing that they shouldn't be held accountable for the bad decisions that they make. Now, the first video, the intro video I showed you guys, that was a clip from the Whatever podcast. And as you guys could see, there was some OnlyFans models on there, and one who had the girl in the red, or had the red hair. She had she basically said that her father was a pastor and that she has an OnlyFans. She gives him money and she sees nothing wrong with it. She doesn't think there's anything wrong with what she's doing. She even tried to justify using the Bible and saying that, oh, God forgives, blah, blah. And, we see this a lot, especially here in the West with modern women, where women just want free reign to do whatever the hell they want to do. And they think that there shouldn't be any consequences for the bad choices that they make. And it's crazy because when you talk to, or if a man, if you show any type of masculinity, you put your foot down and you have boundaries and standards, they immediately want to equate that or miscategorize it by accusing you of being misogynistic or controlling, toxic masculinity. And the thing is, what a lot of modern women don't realize is, life is yin and yang, and everything in life has a purpose. And as women, one of the things that so many modern women today just don't want to accept is that their purpose for being on this planet is not to be a boss babe. It's not to be a person who could just go through life and just do whatever the hell they want to do. A woman's role in society is to be under the protection and provisioning of a man. I mean, that's just a fact. And, a lot of times, modern women would try to look back, go back to like the 40s and 50s and say women were so oppressed. They didn't have freedoms back then, and they basically demonize men. And they try to describe this time where there's like, let them tell it, women were just, it was like the Flintstones. If a man wanted a woman, he would just grab her by the hair and drag her to a cave and do whatever. Or, it's just, stupid stuff like that. Or they were just, men were abusive, and it's really ridiculous. And these are just flat out lies. So I'm going to play this video and react to it. Let's get into it.
decision.
We asked the question was straightforwardly asked. If you found out your daughter had OnlyFans, what would you do?
And I
you
said,
were saying,
until she cleaned up, I would not be participating with her or allow her in my
you
life.
said you
It's
would
probably easier for
disown
them.
her.
Why is that awful?
because you're not supporting your child.
Yeah, I'm
anymore.
not supporting
You don't have
bad,
to support
horrible
what you're
decisions that they're
doing,
making.
but you shouldn't
I'm
disown
making them
them.
face
A
consequences.
decision doesn't make them as a whole, though.
Yeah, the thing
You all know better.
No.
You literally told me you know for sure
I
what you're
didn't
doing
say-
is bad, and you're just going to do it anyway. And then you're like,
Who
Dad,
said it's
support it.
bad,
It's
though?
crazy.
Who said it's bad though?
That's
Because
crazy
I
to
didn't
me.
say
Even
it was
Nala,
bad.
even what Nala said, she said her dad.
Golly, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to stop that because that was just, them hyenas were just giving me a freaking headache. Y'all, what you guys just got through seeing, this is a prime example of how Western women, I'm just going to say this, man, with my full chest. Far too many women here in the West, primarily in America, they have just fallen so below. They are so much worse than women, you know, their grandmothers and great grandmothers, that, you know, and again, and this is such an example of how Western women, the mindset today is that they want the freedom to do whatever the hell they want to do and expect not to be held accountable for it. They expect to be able to make all kinds of bad decisions and basically, you know, have people continue to just look past it, forgive it, don't hold them accountable, don't judge them, you know, just basically go be a boss babe, do the career, don't prioritize having a good man in your life. And then after you've basically gone through life, hold around, you see the wall is coming, then you want to say, okay, you know, I'm ready for Prince Charming, I'm ready to have a good man in my life. And they're gonna face the hard reality that the first wave of feminists and the second wave of feminists who've already tried this, you're gonna face the same thing that they did. You don't get Prince Charming at the end of that phase. You don't. After you've gone through all of this stuff, you've lived life, you've been free, and you've done everything you wanted to do. You've experienced everything you wanted to experience. Once you've done that and you've gone through one bad relationship or one dead-end relationship after another, and you have all that trauma, then you think you have something to offer a good man. Once you're done with it, you want to bring all that badass baggage, the attitude, the pain, everything to the table, and you expect a good man to want to embrace and marry that. I got news for you. Keep dreaming. This is exactly why men like the Passport Bros exist. Because men don't have to take that. And they're showing you that they're not going to. This whole thing of not taking accountability, you know, let's just break this down and show you what it's led. This is why we have movements like the so-called body positivity movement. Because instead of telling women the truth, you want to tell women who are overweight to love your curves, girl. You're a 10. You're a queen. Men should accept you just the way you are. Bullshit. No, we don't have to. Instead of telling women to get off their freaking behinds and go get a gym membership, you want to tell them to love their curves. You want to tell them that they're perfect. Again, this is a lack of accountability, and it's primarily with women here in the West. You guys you refuse to be honest with each other. And where has this gotten you? Well, let's just be real. It definitely hasn't gotten you the results that you think you deserve. It's literally pushing men to go overseas for a quality of women that's just better. I mean, that's just what it is.
Get used to this. How you say beautiful? How you say beautiful?
สวย
Yeah, Suwa.
โอ้ยถ่ายรูปอีกแล้ว
Yeah. Talk that talk, baby. Beautiful. She's
In America, I hear you can catch a case for telling the wrong woman she's beautiful.
Damn! Run! Go! Get to the chopper! Y'all, shout out to Richie Mack from Zoom to Thailand. That was the brother that was in that video at the end with the fine girl from Thailand. Listen, man, the Passport Bro movement is real. We got options. That's all I got, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the content. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next one. If you guys made it this far in the video, I want to invite you to check out Tiege Hanley. Redefine your skin game with Tiege Hanley. Dive into their game-changing skincare system. Specifically formulated for men, this system is your straightforward path to amazing skin. Harness the power of advanced peptide technology with each use, targeting aging, dullness, and more. The best part? It's all in an easy, all-in-one system. Enjoy 30% off your first box, plus a free gift to keep you looking your best. Take the leap with Tiege Hanley and elevate your skincare routine. Visit Tiege.com/LLATG and upgrade your skin game today. Tiege Hanley,